Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Thursday, May the 8th of 2025. Now, usually Friday I do my meal prep planning stuff for next week. So I'm doing it today because my son is coming home tomorrow. I'm not quite sure, late tomorrow evening, like probably like 11 o'clock or later. My daughter also has a doctor's appointment in the middle of the day. So I just want to get this planning done, and it's actually my meal prep that I'm more worried about because my son will be home for about a week. I don't know exactly how many days. He never said how many days. It just kind of varied. You know, he's coming up with some friends, so however long he's here for. So that I actually have to plan, you know, meal planning for a week. And then Saturday is my son's birthday. He will be 20. So, you know, it's a little different. But, so I've got my planners that I usually use. So I've got this basic one here. It's the weekly plan. And then I have the much larger version of it, and it is the monthly plan. But while I was cleaning my basement and setting up my office area this week, I found another one of these unopened weekly planners. I love these. Whenever I see them in Dollarama, I grab them. They're only $2.50, and it looks like you get 60 sheets. So it works for about 60 weeks, which is good. I mean, that's well over a year. A year is 52 weeks. So it does a good year worth. But when I was cleaning, I found the other one, and I like this one better. So I know this one here is $2.50. This one here I think was $3. But I like it better. Now it does have the magnetic strips, and I'm gonna say I always find these magnetic strips on these pages when it's this thick. I don't know how many you get in this anymore, but I find they never stay. They always slide down, so I don't use the magnetic strips. But what I like about this one is it's got your Monday through Sunday, and then it even has a next week, and then it's got things to do and shopping list. But under the days of the week, it starts at 7 a.m. It's got all the little lines that tells you where noon is, and then it goes right through till 8 p.m. So this actually makes you more, you know, it's not just generalizing, writing things down like this one. This one actually has all the hours out from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m., which is an amazing good amount of day to figure out when, you know, do everything. And I love these. It makes it so much easier when planning things. And I like the fact that it has your things to do and a shopping list. So I just finished doing my haul closet, and I found a few items that I need to make. So I need to purchase. I'm going to put those on my shopping list. But it's it's a weekly planner. So I got to figure out for the next week what my son will be eating. Like I said, my daughter, you know, she doesn't really eat breakfast. She's at school all day. She goes to work. She usually does her own supper stuff. And then when we come home, like at 10 o'clock at night, we'll make something or leftovers. Like if I can make stuff in the evening, and then she come home and she can have supper. But this will be a little bit different for the next week, so I got to figure that one out. So I got to go through my fridge, freezers, pantry, and see what I'm going to be making for suppers this week. I do know that it's Saturday is my son's birthday. I don't know if we're going to go out Saturday, but I know Sunday is Mother's Day, so I know for sure we're going out Sunday. So that's one supper. I know I don't have to make anything. So I'm just going to go and quickly do my regular thing. As much as I like this one, I'm just going to go back to using this one here. And then what I usually do, if I don't have a ruler, I misplaced my ruler. So I'm just going to use this other one here. And I split this in half. So I'm just going to use this line here that splits your Saturday and your Sunday. I'm just going to follow this line, draw it straight across. Then I have like my cleaning schedule, and then I have my meal planning. That way I've got like two separate chunks. So I'm just going to quickly do this. I'm just gonna, if I can get this to line up. Like I said, I misplaced my ruler, so I'm just gonna use this. So it's not gonna be perfectly straight, but it just gives me that line. Actually, I'm just gonna go over the Sunday line as well, just because it makes it a little easier so I can see. And so I'm just gonna figure out what I'm going to make for meal planning. Yeah, so I'll be back as soon as I kind of figured that out. Right, I got my stuff kind of written on here. So he's coming Friday, which is tomorrow, so that's the 9th. So I'm starting my calendar with the Saturday and Sunday being 10 and 11, and then the Monday to Friday being the 12th to the 16th. So I'm trying to use this sheet to match this week that's coming up, starting on a Saturday. So just trying to figure out, kind of like the meal planning. So Saturday, for breakfast for the whole time he's here, I've got oatmeal, eggs, toast, cereal, things like that. Different ideas for lunch. We've got different types of soup. I've got sandwiches. I don't have any lunch meat, which I did write down. No, I did not write that one down. But I do have canned ham, canned tuna, lots of canned tuna. So that's, easy to do. I also have French fries and pierogies. We do have frozen pizza. We do have a frozen lasagna type of stuff. And then for dinner, I said Saturday, dinner we might eat out. I mean, it is my son's birthday, so we'll probably eat out on the Saturday. For sure, Sunday, we are eating out. I've already told everybody. So me and my husband and the 4 kids, we will be eating out Sunday after everybody's done work. And then my dinners for the week, I've written things down like, I've got stuff to make a stir fry. Oh shoot, I thought I had chicken. I wrote chicken down, but I don't see any chicken. I have to double check. I do have a lamb and a pot roast. So I brought those 2 out of my deep freeze and put them in the fridge in the garage so I can do like those kind of things for dinner. If I make a lamb roast and a pot roast, the amount of meat on that should last a couple nights. Just double checking what I have written here. I wrote something down. Oh, hot dogs. Yes, I do need to get some hot dogs. And then, also for breakfast ideas, things I need is bacon and sausages. Those are things I know my son likes to eat. So I'm just kind of got my meal plan kind of written down. Like, so the one day I just wrote chicken. I think it would be drumsticks, because that's what I thought I had in my freezer. I didn't see them when I just quickly looked, but I didn't make, I didn't move everything around. I saw the 2 things of like the lamb and the pot roast, so I brought those out. And like it did say, I said we do have some frozen pizzas. We do have a frozen lasagna. So we're just kind of like figuring kind of like what to make for dinners. I'm one of those people who I really don't plan dinners. I just look at what I have and just make things up as we go. That is my basic meal plan for the week. And even for the week, I still have my basic cleaning, just because during the day, I don't think my son's just going to be home here. I think while he's home, he's going to go visit friends and stuff too. So I'm not too worried about breakfast and lunch. It's like there's food around, he can make whatever he wants. It's the dinners. But I do know Monday and Wednesday I have stuff those evenings, so we wouldn't be having supper till like past 9 o'clock, but I'm sure my son doesn't mind. So that is, I'm just double checking that is done. And then I wrote down the stuff I have to get. So I need paper towels, toilet paper, Kleenex. The blue paper towels, I know they've got a name. I don't know. I just write blue paper towels so I know which ones I need. Bacon, sausages, bread, milk, eggs. I need some more pasta, some more sauce. I do need some chicken because I thought I had chicken. Buns, lunch meat, and hot dogs. So now I'm just going to go make up this list. I'm just going to see. There's a few other things I know I need for just basic groceries. I'm going to go make up my grocery list. going to go and purchase my groceries, and I will be back. Right, I'm back. Just about to drop my receipts and everything. So I had made a quick little list of what I thought I needed to get. When I left, I walked through the garage. So out in the garage, we have the regular paper towels, toilet paper, and the blue shop towels. I like to use the blue ones for cleaning sometimes. I think they just kind of work a little bit easier than just the regular paper towels, depending on what you're cleaning up. So I found those in the garage, and I'll have to bring them into the house. But when I was out, I went to Dollarama first. So I will just do that. So over here, I've got everything set on the table from what I got from, wrong receipt. Yeah. Dollarama, that would help. So, like I said, there's a few things I knew I needed to get. Like I said, like I was out of Kleenex. I think it's the best place to get boxes of Kleenex. Let's see, how much are these things? They're $1.25. Yeah, $1.25 for the Royale 2-ply, and you get 100 in a box. So I bought 6 boxes. I'm going to set them over that counter. Okay. I also got a box of the Q-tips. I haven't had these, I haven't seen them for a while. $1.25 for 350. And then while I was down that aisle, I also grabbed a little container for the cotton swab holder for $2.25. And I also got the cotton pad holder for $2.50. I do have these, I just have not come across them. And so, like I said, I don't know where my Q-tips are, so I just grabbed a new pack of these. And when I was cleaning out my cupboard this morning, I had found the whole brand new pack of the little round cotton pads. And I just would like to be able to have them, you know, be a little bit more accessible to be used. I also grabbed a box of toothpaste. I know I've got some of my up in my cupboard, but this one I thought I would try, and it's the Crest Pro Health, and this is the Advanced Gum Restore. So $5, you know, thought, well, I will try and see if it does anything for my teeth. Got a couple packs of these sticky notes, $1.50 a pack. I got myself a nice pack of pencils. These ones are hard to find. So anytime I see them, I try to, you know, I will try to get them. How much were these pencils? So I think they cost, you know, for the amount of pencils you're getting, it's $2 for 12 pencils. But these pencils are not round. They're actually a triangle shape. It's hard to see on camera, but so I find these ones easier for me to grip the way my finger bends. It's just, otherwise I find the other ones, it's just easier for me to use these ones here. So my thumb fits on one, my first finger on one, and then the middle finger down here. So you actually, the way that you hold them is actually a full triangle. I make it so much easier for me to print, and my stuff looks so much neater. So, like I said, these are for myself. And back in here, I don't want to break them. So they're just a pack of pencils. Now they're called Easy Grip. So $2 for those. I also grabbed myself a nice pack of these felt tipped pens. 10 colors, $4. So I'm setting up an office, so I just thought, you know, I need a few things to sit in my office. Same with in my office, I did grab a pack of these 24 French Vanilla International Delights, little mini, what do you call them? Well, single coffee whiteners. Let's see, how much are these? They are $3.50 for this. It's not something I buy all the time, but I'm trying to set upstairs an office, and I just thought it'd be good to have some of those. I found cat dishes. So each of my cats will get a new cat dish. So I got a nice green one and a nice peachy color one. Like kind of like matcha green and peach. I love the two together. These were $2.50 each. I think we'll just kind of make the, get rid of some of that red stuff that's in my over there, and the cats won't be able to tip their dishes as much. Maybe it'd be harder for my dog to reach their food. I don't know, maybe, but I think they just look a lot cuter. I found one of these. I don't even know how much these cost. If I can even find it. I guess $3.25. I've got a bunch of these in the garage from last year. I never used them, so I'd like to do it this year. And this one is lavender. So these are these quick grow kits. They do work. They grow really fast. I do love them. I will say I've had the fruit and veggies ones, and I've never gotten any fruit or veggie, but I love the smell of, even if I don't get the fruit or veggies, but the flower ones are always so nice. And then I also got a water bottle for my daughter for her grad. She collects Squishamallows. And I was going through this and I see 2 or 3 on here of the Squishamallows that she owns. 2 for sure, and there might be a third one. So this was $5 for this little water bottle. And then I found this nice soft 2-pack of hand towels. So this one says, make today amazing. And then the other one is just squares. And I'm going to stick this in with my son's birthday gift. I think I'll just kind of add to it. I'm going to try to find the towel because I got a nice towel for my daughter for Christmas. And it feels just like this. They didn't have any at that dollar store. So maybe if I'm out later today or tomorrow, add something to my son's birthday present. I've got my cat right here. She's going to knock my camera over. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, she's going to knock things over. Okay, she didn't knock the camera. She just knocked everything else over. Okay. I will say I am not somebody who buys a lot of this table syrup. This was $1.25 for 355 mils. I don't buy much of this type of stuff. But like I said, my son is coming home, and I do have a lot of pancake mix, and I do have frozen waffles. So if he wants any, I think I've got syrup downstairs in the pantry, but for $1.25, I think it's just worth grabbing one. I guess you're such a pretty kitty. And then, she's just going to knock everything over. Go for it. While I was down there by the food aisle, I grabbed 2 more cans of the coconut milk because I don't have any. And where did my receipt go? Oh, there it is. Oh, she is just knocking everything off on my table. I don't know how much the coconut milk is. Oh, it's $1.50 a can now. I know it had gone up, so that's why I don't remember. So $1.50 for the coconut milk. I bought 4 cans of the mandarin oranges, and they are $1 a can. I bought 3 cans of this fruit cocktail, and they're $1.75 a can. More mandarins. Oh, peaches. I bought 2 cans of the peaches, and they are $1.50 a can. And I also bought 2 cans of these mango slices, and these were $1.50 a can. Oh, some of them have the little price on them, some don't. And I think that is everything I got. So I got the milk, all the fruits. Oh, no, there was 2 other items. Yeah, well, and I've left them out in the car. And that is the little cleaning cloths for my glasses. They're just the little, you get 20 in a box, and they're just like a single use cleaning your glasses. And I love those to have them in the car for anything. So that is my Dollarama. And then I have Superstore with my actual groceries. All right, I moved to the other area. I don't think she can jump across from the table to the counter. My other cat can. So I don't think she's going to attempt. So they had their juices. So it's the President's Choice juices were on sale today. $4 each if you bought a limit of 3. Otherwise, they're $4.49. So I got a strawberry lemonade, just the orange juice with pulp, and the mango raspberry lemonade. Then I also got milk. So sorry about that. No, I got some milk. So I do the goat's milk. So this one here was 30% off. And it's usually $7.29. So I got $2.19 off on that one. And then I bought just a regular 4-liter jug of 2% milk. And it is $5.84. I got another pack of the 30 eggs. And these are $10.20. And then I got my buns and my bread. Let's do this. So I just grabbed the no-name loaves of bread. I grabbed 2. I believe they were $1. Where's my bread? I'm trying to find. Yeah, $1.97 for the loaf of bread. I bought 2, so it was $3.94 for the 2 loaves of bread. And I grabbed a pack of these white Kaiser rolls. They are $4.79 and they were 30% off. So I saved, where is it? Oh, $1.44. And then I grabbed a pack of bacon. And I know bacon was a little bit pricey. I haven't bought bacon for a while. Yeah, the bacon was $3.99 for a pound. Oh, I also did grab 1 pack of these chicken drumsticks, $9 and then 30% off. So I saved $2.70. And I did buy 1 pack of the salami lunch meat. And it was $4.97. I got 3 packs of these dumplings. They were on an odd end display for $3.88 each. So I got a pork and vegetable dumpling, vegetable, pork, and black mushroom dumpling, and a sweet corn, vegetable, and pork dumpling. And this bag is just split open. Okay. That will be the first one I took. Okay, and then I bought these $10 packs of chicken. So I got this chicken burgers. So $10 for a 1.5 kilogram bag. I got these chicken parmesan, which is your breaded chicken breast cutlets with tomato sauce and partly skimmed mozzarella cheese. So you get 6 in here. So $10 for 6 pieces. I think I did. Yes, I bought 1 is the chicken parmesan and this one is the chicken Swiss. Again, for $10 you get 6 pieces. It's not the best deal. I remember when you used to get like 8 or 10 pieces for the same price. But, you know, whatever. But this is the breaded chicken breast cutlets stuffed with smoked ham and processed Swiss cheese. And I also grabbed 1 pack, $10 of this breaded white meat chicken strips. And it's also a 1.5 kilogram bag. So it just gives me some extra, groceries for the next week or so while my son is here. I'm just going to double check that that was everything. Oh. And then, yes, 1 other item. So I was going into Superstore with my mom, and the lady's handing out coupons, not really understanding what she was saying. She's like, oh, take this and then go grab that. And when you take, checkout, you get it free. Well, it was a coupon for the first 500 customers today got a nice President's Choice tumbler. It's got the straw and the handle, and the base here is narrower, more slender, so it actually fit in the cup holder of my car. I already tested it out. So this cup was $15, but we got it for free. I got 1. My mom got 1. So I went with this nice peach color one, or fuchsia, whatever you want to call it. I like the color. So at Superstore, My total came to $108.88 plus GST of 41 cents. So I paid $109.29. Now, does it say how much I saved? Yes, my savings today was my store coupon savings was $15, and that would be that free mug. And then the 30% offs on the just 3 items, I saved $21.33. I guess it'd be another total savings because there was a few other things that were a little bit cheaper today. Okay, and that was that one. And I don't think I said the total on the Dollarama. Okay. Okay, so my cat was knocking everything over. So Dollarama, I spent $71.75 and then $2.44 on GST. So my total was $74.19. So was not planning on spending $185 today, but it's, you know, the groceries kind of add up. It's things we need. Even the Dollarama, that's some pantry. And if I go to Superstore for a can of fruit, it's like $3 for a can of fruit. So I'm just trying to find ways to save money. I think I went through everything. I did. Okay, so I'm just going to put my groceries away and then I'll be back. Right, so I've got the groceries all put away and I've got the cat food dishes sitting up here, and my cat, she is testing both of the dishes, but I think they are just perfect. They look so cute sitting there. I'm just going to let her continue to eat. I've got my groceries all put away. Did my meal planning for this following week. I bought everything I needed to go with what I think I'm going to be making for suppers this week. Yeah, so again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channel and watches my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.